Hi, my name is Marcus, and I wanna give you a quick rundown of the website that I've made. Right, it's called OS10 Mercury, and it's basically a new approach uh, of presenting personal content on the internet. So, what is OS10 Mercury? Well, as you can see, it's kind of based on Apple's Mac OS 10, and basically, it's a web-based Mac OS 10 desktop are completely done without Flash, right? It's just JavaScript, Ajax, DHTML, all that kind of stuff, and I think I'm gonna show it to you now. So you go on my website, SE51.net, you click that X up here, and you say start it up, right? And you get a little window like this. In the background, you're teleported to my start page. Why that is, I don't know, but I don't care. And then you see a boot screen, right? Pretty cool. And it continues to boot with this little screen. It says booting OS10 Mercury here. And there we are. There's our little desktop. And just to prove it to you, whoop, this is actually Windows XP, right? XP Service Pack 2 on this machine here. So there's our skinned start menu, right? And here's our Mac desktop. But to make it even more cool, we go into System Preferences. We say Desktop Wallpaper. No, we say Display. Wallpaper, you can also change the wallpaper. You say 19-inch. The entire window resizes, right, into this. And you say F11 full screen. And boom. Okay, so you have a little desktop here. Like I said, you can change the wallpaper over the System Preferences. Let's change it to this one, right? Boom. Click on this one. Boom. There we go. There's our wallpaper changed. You can do it with all the wallpapers in here. It works for all resolutions, right? So what we got? We got our little dock, right? It zooms. Nothing fancy, I know. But if you click on here, you get your little window, and there's our Finder. And if I drag it around, you can see that the title bar is translucent, right? There we go, translucency. And you have contents everywhere, like all the applications, all the desktop stuff here, like, you know, you can also resize it. Resize it here. You have your little cogwheel menu here, which takes you to other places like network. In the sidebar here is a kind of a list of websites I kind of read, right? You can go back here, right? You have your little functioning menus up here with versioning information, system preferences, lockout, shutdown, that stuff. Finder gives you information about, well, the Finder itself, about Finder, there we go. And you have your little applications here, which I'm going to give you a quick rundown. I've got 4.5 minutes, right? Dashboard is a kind of an overview of the gadgets that I like and have, right? You can make them disappear like this, whoop, and the Wii moves, or I can go to iPod and why, there's my iPod, right? And if I click on here, the dashboard disappears, okay? Safari is a web-based web browser, okay, which fully browses to any website in the world as long as you enter HTTP in front of it. And why I've built this into the entire thing, I'm gonna show you in a few moments, right? Browses anywhere. We have Mail, right? Mail allows you to send me or anyone in the world a full rich text HTML mail, okay, that can be read with any HTML compliant mail reader like Thunderbird or something, right? And you can also resize it here. No, you can't. Well, but you can minimize it, and you can put anything in here. I can't give you a demo now because I only got 10 minutes for YouTube videos. And you have a little iChat window, which kind of gives you contact information, right? For the next version, I kind of plan to put something fancy in iChat, right? iWeb basically is a tool that allows you to create websites, on my website without knowing anything about HTML, right? That works. Basically, it's the same module as Mail, right? iPhoto gives you the possibility to browse my photo galleries, right? Which, okay, here we go. iPhoto, which allows you the possibility to browse through some of my photos here. Let's say this one. It kind of selects like in iTunes, right? And you have your all the photos here. You click on one, and what do you expect? Well, to see the bigger picture, right? Pretty simple, pretty effective. I kind of like it, right? iWeb. Here we go. All the HTML things are in here. You can even put in YouTube videos here. Just enter the YouTube URL and it will appear in there. If you say show HTML code, you get the code of the page you just created, right? You can copy it off, create an HTML file, put it on your server, whatever you want, right? So you close iWeb. My CV basically is my CV. Well, pretty obvious, which you can download in PDF form here, right? Or read it online. And what I haven't shown you is why I put in Safari, this guy here, right? This is a photo tool which I call Time Machine, right? Like Apple's original Time Machine is the second icon in the dock, right? And if you click it, boom, you see a time machine, a visual archive of websites that I've created, right? You can literally go back in time to any page I've created. Let's say this one here. Okay, I go a bit further here. Hello? Okay, Serious Bytes. I click on this one, and on the bottom, I don't know if you can read it, but it says 2005 Serious Bytes. I had the idea of a private IT service in Dublin because I live in Dublin, right? And you say make it so, right? You will see nothing happening here, but if you close the time machine on this button here, you will see a browser. You will see a Safari browser that has opened up the website that I've made inside the web browsing module, so you can see what I did. It's fully working. You can go through the entire old website, right? So this is pretty cool. And if you go back into the time machine, it will bring you to where you left off. And if you go back, let's say this one here, can say make it so, and you can also go further in time, even more in time. Well, this computer is pretty slow, so there's one page. I go back into the time machine. I could open another one like this one, and there we go, right? So I've opened up the archive, right? Pretty cool, pretty fancy. And another thing I want to show you is the search function, right? If you go here, which the search function I call Moonlight, right? As opposed to Spotlight, right? And if you enter anything, like let's say dashboard, it brings you up the widgets and the application itself. And if I click on the application, it will launch the dashboard, and you see the Moonlight window at the back, right? And if I say, I don't know, let's say Apple, I get my network links here, Apple Incorporated, and it will open up a Safari browser with Apple, right? Pretty cool, pretty fancy. Or Time Machine is linked in as well. I say 2002. If there's something, yeah, there's something, and I get my Time Machine links here, and if I click on it, you are brought to the Time Machine. Pretty cool, pretty nice. That's pretty much my homepage, and if you say Apple menu, shut down, you say shut down, and boom, it's gone, right? So that is OS X Mercury, which you can see on my domain SE51.net, and if you kind of go there and let me know what you think, I'd be delighted, right? My name is Marcus. You can leave comments. Appreciate it. Thanks.